Good morning, students. Today I am going to start your unit 2, and this is an extension of your unit 1. Your unit 1 was based on thermodynamics and thermochemistry. So today I am going to start this topic. The first topic is your work function. Work function is denoted by A, and it is commonly known as Helmholtz free energy. It is generally defined as A is equals to U minus Ts, where U is the internal energy of the system, T is the temperature, and S is the entropy. As you all know, these all three terms are state function of any of the system, so A must be a state function. Okay. Now I must tell you one thing. How will you differentiate between the state function, and path functions? If I'll ask you, you will definitely answer state function means any of the function which depends on the initial and final state of the system. And what do you mean by path function? Path function means which depends on the path of any of the reaction. Okay. So what is the trick? If you just have the terms like A, U, T or something. So I am going to tell you a very small trick. If you are getting any of the terms in capital letters, okay, like A, U, T or S, so this comes under what? State function. Okay. And path function will be always denoted by small letter like Q. Okay. That means Q is in a small letter, so which is denoted for heat, like small w and fugacity, etc. So this all comes under path function. So don't worry, students, you can easily identify it. Okay. Now we again come to this. So for any of the process which is isothermal at temperature T, what we can have different work function. A1 will be equal to U1 minus TS1 because the process is isothermal. That's why we have kept T common, and for the initial state the value of work function is A1, internal energy is U1, entropy is S1, and for the final state you will get this equation where A2 is equals to U2 minus TS2. Now you have to find out the change in the work function. So it can be obtained by subtracting these two equations. This is the one equation and this is the equation 2. So you have to subtract equation 1 from 2. So you will get this, and after finalizing this you will get del A is equals to del U minus T del S. Okay. So name it as an equation A. Okay. Now from the definition of entropy, you have already learned about the thermodynamics, so you know that del S is equals to Q reversible by T. Okay. So what we can do, and of course you have to recall your first law of thermodynamics too. So from the first law of thermodynamics, when applied to isothermal reversible process, the value of del U is equals to Q reversible minus W max. Okay. So what we will do, we will put the value here. Okay, and we will solve the equation again. Okay. Now put in which equation you will put the values. In this equation you have to put the value of entropy, that is del S, which came from this, and from thermodynamic law 1 you will put the value of del U. Okay. So after putting the value you will get this equation, and as you will open the bracket, we have to solve it. So from here you can see that T and T is cancelled out, and further you will solve the bracket, and after solving the bracket you will again get what? Del A is equals to minus W max. Okay. So this is the final equation for your work function, and you can say for a process occurring at a constant temperature, okay, the decrease in the work function A, okay, is equal to the maximum work done by the system. Okay. So this is our first term, which is A. Further I will tell you Gibbs free energy, that is also a state function. So in next video I am going to explain you that. Okay. Thank you.